My name is Waleed Shaalan. I'm from Egypt. I was born in Cairo, Egypt, and currently I'm living in Kuwait. I'm an architect. I had my own firm. I sold my firm to a larger firm, and now I'm working for a real estate developer. Well, the ABWAB initiative basically is different countries were selected to design pavilions, and the theme was about play. We looked at games and different ways where children used to play. We found it very interesting in pre-oiled time, because that's when children actually had to create their own games. Games were not handed down to them or designed by other people. They actually had to create them. And what we found very interesting is not only did they make the games, but the games played a vital role on developing skills which they will need later in life. One of the team members stumbled across really a treasure, which was a book that was written by a historian at the time, who documented all these games in great detail. The book was written in Arabic and was difficult to understand and decipher. So we said, why don't we take it and simplify it, illustrate it, and make it easy to understand. And we find nothing better than those figures that you find on the Olympics. For example, when you see the guy fencing or the guy swimming, they're so abstract and so simple and so easy to understand. And we took those as our starting point and started to see how these games would be illustrated. I started to think of who might be interested to collaborate. And one evening I was walking and I stumbled across two of the students in architecture school. 5 years ago, I was in their final year of the crits, and one of them I actually mentored. But we invited also a curator and a literature major. It's a very interesting team, and we meet almost weekly, and we have a WhatsApp group where we're constantly communicating and we distribute tasks. Here's the input of the non-architect. They proposed the idea of, why don't we actually republish the book in English so that it's accessible and we can give it away in the pavilion, so it's beyond the physical or an architectural space. Really, the purpose of this booth is to bring that book to life, to bring these games in a simple way, almost like a temple where you are reading hieroglyphics off of a wall. So we've taken these illustrations and we decided to print them on red plexiglass sheets, suspend them in space so that you can walk through and choose the game that you would like to learn about more. And we were surprised to read about some of the games. That, for example, there's one game where the children would actually dig a hole and bury one of the kids and keep on putting more sand and sand until he says stop. Now that sounds to be a little bit cruel, but when you think about it, these children are going to grow up to be pearl divers, and this is an exercise for them to hold their breath for a longer and longer period of time. We're very excited to participate in Dubai Design Week and Dubai Design District, and to put it in a pavilion where people can experience and learn and walk away with a document, and we feel that we brought that information out instead of it being tucked away on some shelf in a library in Kuwait.